The SEC Conference Championship, number 1 Georgia versus number 2 Alabama. College football. It is set for Saturday in the next 5 days from now. It's going to be interesting to watch. What's up, YouTube? This your boy James to the O. Here's my second part, because I already did one previously. I was telling some people this past weekend, I said the lines aren't posted yet, but just know Alabama Crimson Tide is going to be the underdogs. Now, they got some history between those two. That the underdog is like 9-3 the last 12 against the Las Vegas line, which is pretty cool. Since 2010 season, Alabama Crimson Tide has not been a dog by more than 3 points. This game here, they got Alabama plus 6.5 against Georgia. It's like, whoa, they're dogs by a touchdown, pretty much. I thought it was going to be Alabama plus 3, just to be nice, maybe 4, but 6.5, it's prone to go up to 7, maybe even 8. So when asked about how I feel about that game, I'm going to say the same thing again like I did previously. That Georgia defense is nasty. It's ferocious. It's for real. It's the best defense in college football. Truly. They got the defense Alabama used to have when they were winning. Now their defense is, whew, man. Yeah, that I don't know if Alabama offense could overcome that Georgia defense. That's number one question. Can Alabama's offense, Bryce Young and them, overcome that Georgia defense? If the answer is yes, you may have a chance. If the answer is no, they're going to get blew out. They played certain opponents in the conference, different result scores. Alabama played Florida, 31-29. Florida played Georgia every year, neutral site in Jacksonville, Florida, 34-7. Shut Florida down. But they nearly pulled an upset against Alabama. Now, they both played Florida in the state of Florida. One played them in Gainesville, the other one was Jacksonville, Florida. They both played Arkansas. Alabama 42-35. Arkansas 37-0 against Georgia. Georgia beat them 37-0. They both played Tennessee. I think Alabama put like 50-something points, but they gave up 24, 25 points. They blew them out. They did. Tennessee only scored 17 points, which is the most Georgia allowed. The most touchdowns they allowed in the game is 2 touchdowns allowed. Most points they allowed, 17 to Tennessee. That's it. So that was their worst game. But they gave up under 20. So that's still excellent defense. They both played Auburn. Alabama got away by this much. Georgia beat Auburn by 2 touchdowns. And they only scored 13 points. So there's some common factors of opponents they faced that's in the conference. Georgia just dominates their opponent. They have a few shutouts. That defense is... Georgia is due. They're overdue. Like how Michigan was overdue beating Ohio State. Georgia has not defeated Alabama Crimson Tide in college football since 2007 season when they beat them 26-23. It's been 14 years since Georgia beaten Alabama. 14. I think it's past due. I think this is it right here. I believe Georgia is going to pull this one off and probably cover that 6.5. Because that Georgia defense, like I said, I'm emphasizing, that defense is overwhelming. Alabama's defense, again, they allowed Texas A&M to score 41 points, and they beat them 41-38 in a shootout. What? Okay, well, Georgia hasn't allowed over 20 this year yet. That defense is too dominant. But since 2010 season, since Nick Saban been having these national title contending type teams, where if he wins every year or not, where if he goes every year or not, he has not been a 6.5 point dog in that 10-year run. 11 years later, he is a dog by 6.5. I thought it was going to be a +3, but ooh-wee. What y'all think about that Georgia-Alabama game coming up this weekend? Let me know something. Where my Georgia Bulldog fans at? Where my Alabama Crimson Tide fans at? I know some Alabama fans ain't going to like what I'm saying, but I'm just acknowledging what's true. If they can overcome that defense, Alabama has a chance. If not, it's going to be a long day. Long day. Like, comment, share, subscribe this video. Tell me what you think about that Alabama-Georgia SEC title game. Number 1 versus number 2. Comment down below. I'll be more than happy to read your comments.